Hello, all. Welcome to the Bookmark. Bookmark is a series of classes that helps you to add on your preparations for various competitive examinations. Today, I'm here with a very interesting topic, and it is about the President of India. The President of India is the head of the state of the Republic of India and the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces, the first citizen of India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of India and the only person to have held the office for the consecutive two terms. And till now, we had three acting presidents they took for a short period of time. The terms of V.V. Giri, Muhammad Hidayatullah, and B.D. Jatti, who served as the acting president, were not numbered or counted as the actual terms in office. The election to choose a new president of India was scheduled on 18th of July 2022. The counting of votes was done on 21st July, and the tenure of the president Ramnath Kovind ended on July 24. The new president sworn in on 25th July 2022, and the 2022 presidential election was the 16th presidential election held in India. Let's have a look to the various presidents till now. Started from Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, Zakir Hussain, V.V. Giri, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy, Gyani Zail Singh, R. Venkatraman, Shankar Dayar Sharma, K.R. Narayanan, APJ Abdul Kalam, Pratibha Patil, Pranab Mukherjee, Ramnath Kovind, and now we have Draupadi Murmu. These are the list of presidents of India. Their name, year, and party are here. The President of India. But let's check out what are the qualifications. A candidate for the office of the President must be a citizen of India and he should have completed 35 years of age. And he must not hold any office of profit under Government of India, state, government or local authority. And he must possess the qualifications required for the membership of the Lok Sabha. The Article 52 to 62 says about the President of India. The Article 52 says there shall be a President of India. The Article 53 says that the executive power of the Union shall be vested in the President and shall be exercised by him either directly or through the officers subordinate to him in accordance with the Constitution. The Article 54 says that there shall be the election of the President, and 55 says the manner of election of President, 56 the term of office of President, 57 eligibility for re-election, 58 qualifications for election as President. The Article 59 says the conditions for the President's office. Article 60 says the oath or affirmation by the President. 61 says the procedure for the impeachment of the President. And 62 says the time of holding election to fill the vacancy in the office of the President and the term of office or person elected to fill the casual vacancy. The Article 72 says the power of President to grant pardons, to suspend, remit or commute sentences in certain cases. The powers of the President includes the executive, legislative, financial, judicial, diplomatic, military, emergency, veto, ordinance making and pardoning power. Let's have a look on the term of office of President. The 5 years from the date on which he or she enters upon his office, he or she is eligible for the re-election also. The President's office may terminate within the term of 5 years in two ways. The first one is by giving the resignation himself in writing under his hand, addressed to the Vice President of India. The second one by the removal for the violation of the Constitution by the process of impeachment. The only ground for the impeachment specified in the Article 61(1) is the violation of the Constitution. Let's see how is the President of India elected. The President of India is elected indirectly by an electoral college following the system of proportional representation. The Article 54 of the Constitution of India says The president is elected by the members of the electoral colleges consisting of the elected members of both the houses of the parliament, that is MPs of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The elected members of the legislative assemblies of all the states along with the national capital territory of Delhi and Puducherry. The nominated members of either Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha or the legislative assemblies and members of the legislative councils are not eligible to be included in the electoral college. And if there is any dispute regarding the election of president are challenged, these can be in the Supreme Court. The oath is given by the Chief Justice of India, and if any disputes regarding the election, these are to be challenged in the Supreme Court. To win an election, a nominee has to secure an quota, and this quota, it is the total value of MP votes plus total value of MLA votes by 2 plus 1. That is half the votes of the electoral college plus 1. Similar to the Rajya Sabha, the presidential election also follows the system of single transferable vote. The ballot paper given to the members of the electoral college consists of two columns, the name of the candidate in one and the order of preference in the second column. When the candidate didn't meet its quota in round 1, it undergoes to the next level of counting in round 2. In round 2, the candidate who secured the least number of votes is eliminated and his or her secured votes are equally distributed among other candidates, and these are based on the second choice preference. The process continues till one candidate remains and the candidates, those who secure the maximum number of first preference votes, are declared as winner. The Article 55(2) says about the value of votes of MLAs and MPs. Here we can see in detail how the value of MLA vote calculated. It is calculated by the total population of the state divided by the total number of elected members of the state assembly divided by 1000. The next formula for the value of vote of an MP, how it is calculated, and it is by the total value of votes of all the states in the country divided by the total number of MPs, that is in Lok Sabha and in Rajya Sabha. The members of the parliament have a much higher vote value, that is fixed to be 700. The vote value of each of the 403 MLAs of Uttar Pradesh is 208, which begs the cumulative value of 83,824. Like so, the vote value of each state is calculated, and among the smaller states, the vote value of each MLA of Sikkim, that is lowest, is 7. It is followed by Arunachal Pradesh, that is 8, Mizoram, that is 8, Nagaland is 9, Meghalaya 17, Manipur 18 and Goa 20. The vote value of an MLA of the Union Territory of Puducherry is 16. The Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir will not be a part of the exercise for the second time in the history of the election of the President. And the thing to be remembered is nominated MPs are not allowed to vote and the election shall be done by a secret ballot. In this election, the Secretary General of Rajya Sabha, P.C. Modi, was a returning officer, and the presidential election we had two candidates, the ruling National Democratic Alliance candidate Draupadi Murmu, and she was a former Jharkhand governor, and the second candidate was Yashwant Sinha, the senior politician and former Union Minister Yashwant Sinha. He was a finance minister during the Atal Bihari Vajpayee tenure, and he is an Indian administrator and a politician, and he had 24 years of IAS tenure since 1960, and he was a Minister of Finance from 1990 to 1991 under the Prime Minister Chandrasekhar government. He served as Minister of External Affairs from 2002 to 2004. Now we are here to the 15th President of India, Draupadi Murmu. In the 75th year of nation's independence, India gets second woman president. The former Jharkhand governor and ruling National Democratic Alliance candidate Srimati Draupadi Murmu was elected as the 15th President of India, the first president to be born after the independence, and she is the youngest president. She is the recipient of the Nilakant Award for the Best MLA of the Year 2007 by Odisha Legislative Assembly, and she is the first woman from the ST community to occupy the top constitution position in India. 64-year-old Murmu was born in Santali tribal family in Uparbeda village at Mayurbhanj district in Odisha in 1958, and she was the first woman to go to the college from her village. Before starting her political career, she was a teacher at Arbundo Integral Education and Research Center at Rairangpur, Odisha. She joined BJP in 1997 and was a chairperson of the Rairangpur Nagar Panchayat in 2000. From 2000 to 2004, she served as minister in CM Naveen Patnaik's coalition government. From 2015 to 2021, she was the ninth governor of Jharkhand. On July 25, 2022, she took oath to the office of the president. The 16th presidential election saw 4,754 MLAs and MPs cast their votes. The Murmu won most of the votes from three states. They are from Andhra Pradesh, Nagaland and Sikkim. And she secured 64% votes, and the Yashwant Singha got only the vote value of 3,80,177. She got the lowest share of votes from Kerala and from Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says as it was a watershed moment for the India, especially for the poor, marginalized and the downtrodden. Let her name stand like a pillar of the constitutional strength for the people of India. Thank you.